Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back yet again in the colony section, yet again, for another FPS map, and this is a different type of FPS. It's sort of a FPS sleeper map, an FPS map where you have to fight against the sleeper, and it's an actual building sleeper. It's the one that makes cannons and the shields and things, so this sleeper is coming around quite a lot. It's sprinkled in with virtue buildings as well, and as the previous El Pass, which was the Let's Play Sleeper map, was half broken, namely the Rift Storm. But yeah, it's super, super cool. Let's give it a go and see how we do. Oh, boop, boop. There we go. Oh, okay. Lots of stuff. There's extra information down here, so we will I'll probably be going over the extra information. But, hello, this is Literal Noob. This map is made as an apology to my previous maps where stuff was broken, namely the Rift Storm in El Pass fighting with the Storm. I really didn't think it was broken, per se, but I don't know. So I'll answer a question probably everyone had in that map. Why isn't the Rift Storm working after initiating a single wave? I've messed with the delay and intervals of the waves, and thus it only conjured a wave once and never more. So considering this is an apology map instead. The problems were 90% caused by bad habits of not thoroughly testing, surprise, 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 yeah. I could say I have limited time or I have a bad habit of testing maps only once, but you'd probably still doubt it. I mean, I completely understand limited time. Believe me, I do. And map making is not my passion, but a hobby that when I'm not doing anything. So it's even more impressive to me, because I understand if it's not your passion, but you're still doing it out of everything. You're making incredible maps, literally. Thank you very much. But let us check at this map. We have a couple features as well, not just the base. As we can see with the enemy Rift Lab, this will build out, it will build towers, it will build cannons. I just ran through just to make sure it did that, and it does. It's pretty wild. We have, of course, we are the Space Marine, or the giant mech, or what have you. There's loads of items on this map as well. There's 31 on there, so let's start using some, of course. And there's a lot of split breeder. And honestly, the sprayer is going to be very, very importante to me. So I definitely want to go with the sprayer. Definitely want the fabricator. Of course, we want the fabrication aura. We're going to want the earning. We're going to want things like that. I'm going to go for cannon next, I think. And then we'll go for, like, earning. Maybe auto spray eventually. I mean, we're going to want the mortar as well. We'll probably go mortar at this point. Yeah, mortar. Then we'll go with auto spray. Then we'll go with evaporation. And then we'll go with some range. Oh, I didn't do weapon speed. We'll get weapon speed eventually. We have a couple points right off the rip, and we have some breeding ground that I would like to get to as soon as possible. Let's try and do that. So boom, boom. Let's do that. Where are we spreading? AC, let's go. We need AC everywhere, and we want to get as many points as early as possible. We want to spread into these, of course, as early as possible. I apparently have AC breeder already too, which is pretty wild. Starting off with an AC breeder sounds pretty good to me, and I think we're in an okay starting place, right? I would like. The cannon is actually doing some pretty good work over here. Oh no, that's breeding already. Butts. But that's A-okay. So it looks like our AC is spreading pretty decent for the start, which is nice. This is held. This is held. This side is held. Nice. So one thing we can do, if you remember this from the Kaylee map that we have done, that is the not formative. I mean, we're not transforming anything, but we're able to turn. We're able to absorb the lovely, lovely emitters and turn them to our side, and that's what I definitely want to do. So, unfortunately, we do have to spend a little bit of extra effort on it. You know, we have to really, really code it down. But once we finish, we'll be in a pretty good spot. I want to move on once soon. It only has a few seconds. Yeah, there we go. It turned, and that is. Keep forgetting how loud that could be. But yeah, so now, that's just turned to our side, which is amazing. I love that aspect where you can turn things to your side. Unfortunately, I'm assuming if a nullifier gets built before you sort of do anything, the nullifier will win out. So you kind of have to, you got to take it first, right? The goal is to take it. Surprise, surprise. Oh yeah, let's get some AC in there so it breeds for me, not for you, of course. Beautiful. Feeling pretty good. We're mostly doing this ourselves, but we have a lot of points that we want to get. Plus, I want to turn a couple of these as early as possible, right? The sooner we start turning things, the more AC we're just going to have on the map. The more this side of the map will be safe, which is even better for us, right? So, unfortunately, it takes 30 seconds, and of course, the AC wants to keep that from me. So I wanna clear this off, but at the same time I can't because it's still pooping out creep. It's one of those. It's an interesting situation. Let's try. Yeah, there we go. That's much nicer. There we go. So this is pretty good. Pretty good. How are we doing? 7 seconds left. Okay, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Just a few seconds remaining. Buzzinga, we got another one. Ooh, let's help build some stuff too. We do want to build up all these miners. Actually, the base is doing pretty good in terms of power, so yeah, feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good overall. I think we have a good amount of everything. I mean, right now, oh my gosh, we have so many points. We're actually gaining the aura range already. I didn't realize we were already up to aura range in terms of the amount of points that we got. So we got a lot of points real fast. As we're already getting 3 points. Okay, so how are we going to spend our points now? So we have weapon speed. Boom. Want that. Oh my gosh. All that we're missing left is shield and weapon effectiveness. Okay, I'll take it. Let's get the shield. I mean, you never know. Weapon effectiveness, always good. AC breeder, we already have it. I don't know if you can have double AC breeder. That'd be kind of cool. Auto defense, don't really like it. It's only... Oh, auto shoot missiles and snipers. You know what? Let's just do it. You know, it... Oh, no, that's... yeah, we'll do it. Suppress, activate to briefly nullify targets. That sounds pretty good. Only a point. I'll definitely be happily taking that. And how much are these? See, rain is still 6. Singularity is 2... do the singularity. We'll do this. It's only 2. Conversion is 6. Okay. With those being 6, we'll go with weapon effectiveness after that and just see where things go. So that should be all of our point Alanes, which is always good to do. We have our maximum aura, basically, right? Yes, let's grab that point because we can. And hopefully... Oh, wow. Oh, we're converting both. Right. We are doing the conversion, of course. So once we convert them, boom, converted, boom, converted. We have so much. All right. Actually, we have so much AC. I think it might even be time to plan. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Get out of here, sir. We want that covered. We want this covered. We want another point Alane. I think we're probably going to need to turn on the flattened creep. We're probably going to need to flatten some things. We do have the suppression. Ooh, so I can just suppress this now. Boom. So now I should be able to just move on, right? That's no longer dying, really. It's spreading apart, but it's no longer really dying. That feels really good. So now we have a suppressor. We're keeping our AC breeder going. I just want to make sure that worked. Yeah, that worked perfectly. How are we doing over there? Over there. I mean, we're doing fine over there. Just needs a little bit of help. Yeah. There we go. We've taken a good chunk of the map, and that feels nice. That feels nice. The map itself is pretty good. I mean, we're not even halfway through. I mean, we still have quite a lot to go. My AC breeders, right? It does not want to be. Oh, of course, it doesn't want to place there. There's stuff in the way. And what's nice is, again, I really want to take this. I'll just drop the suppressor right there. Boom! You are no longer going to be fighting against me. And yeah, that suppressor works so well. I love it. I love it. And again, one major key for the suppressor is just the fact that it only takes 1 power. It's always a big thing. I don't know how long it suppresses for. I guess that's the thing. If that suppresses for... Oh, see, it's no longer suppressing. So it doesn't suppress for 30 seconds, which is fine. It's good to know because now I know that, hey, we can't, unfortunately, just sit on it. I either want this finished or I have to stand here to give it the shield. And let's also turn off. Or not turn off. Ooh, see, there's a nullifier being built right here, which is great and all. Unfortunately, though, with the nullifier, it doesn't matter. It'll be nullified even if it turns, so it's an unfortunate. We do have the singularity now as well, which is nice. I don't know. We'll probably use it only late into the map, so I'm not really worried about it currently. I kind of just need to figure out where we're going, right? What we're doing, where we're going, who we're doing it with, and where's the next target, the target of the hour. Everything is just moving along pretty good, though. Pretty good. And again, we have the aura range of goodness. There aren't, like, for a map that's auto-building, there aren't that many cannons. Like, they do exist, but they're not, like, overwhelming, right? Which is actually kind of nice. It's not, you know, we'll suppress that, of course, get that going. I don't know how much AC is on top of it, but it's suppressed, so it doesn't really matter. And get them skimmers out of here, because we have the ability to fire on it. It's beautiful. Keep the AC breeder going, of course, and we can even toss some AC on over there. Probably need to start tossing over here. I'm assuming, oh, beautiful, we got it. So I love the conversion method as well. I think that's, like, I think it's so cool when you can just convert like that, because it turns an enemy into an ally, right? I mean, it drastically changes everything. We'll suppress that. That one's doing 50, so once we get that, that's going to be doing 50 for us, right? That's 50 AC being generated, and that's pretty freaking huge, right? That's pretty nice. And I am a fan of things pretty nice, and you can see the sleeper units already, right? There's a sleeper command, so things are definitely happening with the sleeper. We're finally getting to the part where we're sort of, both sides have built up. Now, the creep had more ground in the beginning that it held, but now you can see, like, there's some sleeper units. It's making things. I think the crystals, the crimson crystals, are sleeper crimson crystals. So it's just like one thing after another coming for us. I do want to suppress some stuff, but we don't. I mean, I guess I could suppress user Buzzinga. I hope that works. Oh, my suppression missed. Okay, so suppression can miss. I thought I was pointed at it. Maybe you have to. Maybe it's more than just point at it, though. That could be a thing. But you can see we're at creeper cap too. That is a problem for us, right? Being at creeper cap, not a good thing. Well, I guess it's a good thing. It's just we're not winning. We're still at stalemate levels, right? Now, thankfully for us, we do have 5 seconds left. I was gonna suppress it, but we only have 5 seconds left, so I am not gonna worry about that because boom, there we go. Ooh, okay, this side needs some help for sure. We'll toss our AC breeder up top. That'll probably help quite a little bit. And yeah, what's nice is we are starting to get the power. You know, we're starting to get our power boosts to our weapons. As you can see as well, I'm not really using my singularity, so, you know, let's just drop it somewhere. Let's just drop it like over there. Maybe that will pull some of the creep back. And if it pulls some of the creep back, then we'll be able to push our way forward a little bit more. Not to mention, it gives us something to shoot at, right? I mean, if it spikes up all the creep, take some of it away. It's just a good time. Of course, keep that AC breed in. And oh, look, you can see the mortars. I think that's an enemy mortar moving on up. I think it's so cool that there's actual, like, enemy units that are flying around with an AI now, right? I mean, look at this, and we can shoot it, boom. But it's now, there's now enemies, right? Like, official, proper enemies that is part of an AI. You know, they're not, I'll suppress you. Beautiful. Oh, see, look, these towers, they produce creep as well. But we can destroy them with our guns. We can destroy them with our guns. And I think AC just under them will kill units over time, which is another good aspect. And look, you're building a Crimson Crystal right there. We're able to kill it. Oh, it's so wild. It's so wild to me. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think it's just such a neat little thing. Now, one thing to note, I do believe that we are invisible to the units as the Marine, so they're not actually going to fire on us. That's the one... It's not necessarily a negative per se. I mean, it's really nice for us. It just makes it a little bit easier than it probably should be, right? So just a little bit easier than it should be. And, you know, that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. especially for, like, the first go. They were going to build a stash there. They're building stashes. Oh my god, what jerks. Get out of here. Singularity. Well, singularity on that stash. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah. Oh gosh, that is very, very laggy now. That singularity. What's nice is we did the singularity and then those big old blasts came in, which were quite good for us. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, okay. We probably need to just really get our sprayer involved over there. Having a little bit of a hard time, but thankfully, honestly, that singularity is doing some pretty... Oh, look at that! That singularity helped us so much. And as much as it helped us, at the same time, we really didn't get anything out of it, right? They're still at basically full capacity, which is pretty funny. Skimmers, you know what? I'm going to nullify the skimmers, and we're going to try and convert... I don't know what converted skimmers do. I have no idea, but we can convert the skimmers to our side of the field. I really like that thought, and I'm just going to sort of focus on this area. Just so we've been sort of pushing up the side quite a lot, but at the same time, you don't want to just push up the side, right? You kind of... Ooh. Yeah, super snips, because we can give... Oh, there's Berthas. It's just neat. We're actually fighting something now versus just sort of being in a static, static pose as the Cananner. Well, I say Cananner, I mean, there's a lot of... Oh, we got it. Oh, but they're gonna get... See, one thing I would like is I wish I could undo that nullifier, because that nullifier, I'm fairly confident, is going to... Can we destroy this? Or is it just AC that destroys it? I don't know about the Berthas. I'm sure... So it looks like we can destroy that. Yeah, get out of here. Bertha? Yeah, get out of here. I don't know all the things, of course. But yeah, I definitely... Ooh, I want to get free the... Oh my gosh, look at all of the units here. There's so many. We definitely want to just fill this, just take out all the creep, because I believe just not being in creep as well does hinder them, so that's very good for us. We'll suppress you, get out of here. We'll drop our singularity kind of in the back, just to pull everything away from us, and that should be pretty good. That should be pretty good. That should help cool it a little bit, right? Ooh, this is creeping on up. Surprise, surprise. Keep that go. Oh, see, this got nullified. It didn't get turned. So the only problem is I wish I could have control to undo nullification. We obviously have no control over that. I mean, it's not the end of the world, of course. It's just if we can turn things to our side, I clearly don't want it to be nullified, right? Or did that? Oh no, the nullifier unnullified. But it didn't unnullify here. So some things stay nullified. Okay, so that's it. Emitters apparently get unnullified. So I'm very happy with that. But it looked like the skimmer factory did not get unnullified. So, we have a bit on all sides, basically. How are we doing? We're at 9.4. So we are indeed winning the war at the moment of attrition. We are starting to get them. I guess let's suppress this, right? Let's just suppress it up. Kill off all of this creep. Get out of here, creep. You're bugging me. You're annoying me. So many things. And singularity, let's just singularity, like, right over there. That seems a nice place to singularity. Buzzanga. Buzzonga. We got balls. We got things. We're just destroying... it's so nice that, like, we are genuinely destroying the base that is being... Oh, can I destroy you, Stash? Stash. I want you destroyed. It is taking damage. Again, it's a Stash that we can destroy. So lovely. It's kind of like when you have the nullifier power that can blow things up, except, like, it's like a base that is being formed. I don't know if it does the same thing every time, like will the towers be in the same place every time? I don't know how the AI works, but it could be semi-unique every time you play, like where it decides to put the Berthas, for instance, or things like that. I don't know how extensive... Whoa, there's a lot of things back there. I'm trying to just sort of hold this, because that's some breeding. Don't need to suppress... Oh, what are you? Maybe we do need to suppress you. Oh, you're already nullified. Wait, no, you're not. Ah, you are. That was weird. But that's 100 emitters. So it's a good sized emitter. I want to get over there, of course. I want to take it, but of course we need to take basically the rest of the map, right? Let's get some more power. Let's clear some of this stuff off. We are super duper strong now. We are holding this entire side, and I was going... Can we destroy this? Yeah, of course we can destroy this because it was built by the Sleeper. Love that. Love that. Get more AC Breeder. Try and start pushing in here. And, you know, I'm going to see... Yeah, if you center click, you can also call units over. I haven't really felt the need to do that, really. Getting a... Almost loud. I was getting a little loud. Maybe I've been loud for a little bit, but... We're down to 13. Definitely call some units over. Let's start pushing in here, because I would love that, right? I think that would be a blast if we could. And if we can... Ooh, let's get these. Start shooting, my friend. Start shooting. And actually, I could just drop a singularity, like, over there, right? Drop that so it pulls everything to the side. Gives us a side that we might be able to start going into. We have another suppression field. Let's make sure we do that. And hopefully we can start to move our butt in here. Because that's why I want these units over here. I want to move my butt in. And look at their factory, right? This Sleeper factory is super cool as well. I do love that. I just think this whole thing is wild, right? I mean, from what we've ever seen, this is completely new. As far as I know. But yeah, you're fighting against the enemy, and honestly, if I can just hold this one, that's now going to be 100 AC every few seconds, or 200 AC every second, because it's 100 every 0.5, of course. So that's huge. Our units are finally getting over here, so they did take their time. I'll try and move a few more in, like in, and there we go. We now have this producing for us, which will hopefully allow us significant gains, right? Because that's 100 AC every 0.5 seconds. That's not nothing whatsoever. We've taken one of the spore launchers up there as well, which is very, very cool. And, oh, the shields. I remember the shields, like, pull creep. So these shields are, like, bad news. Very bad news. I definitely want to kill the shields. I think they were my favorite unit, oddly enough, in the Sleeper map itself. So, alright, let's do our singularity. Let's drop it over there, because I want to clear out this left side, right? I really want to take out this left side. And if we're pulling the creep away from us, of course, that should, in theory, do some very good work, right? We'll kill you. Look at that. Stash. Kill it. Just kill it. Just get rid of it. We don't want it. We don't need it. And it looks like this side of the map is going to be... if not taken right now, taken relatively soon, right? We have the power, we're able to actually destroy things. We're down to, oh wow, we're down to 3.8 on the creep scale, which is pretty awesome as well. I think the singularity just ended, so that's fine, and we're able to just blow everything up, of course. Drop some more AC Breeder, keep the suppressor going. Yeah. Once we take out a couple of these, oh look, they got little. Those are what's building everything too. They even have those. That's super duper cool. Oh, I'm like a kid in a candy store. Right? It's just so new, so fresh, so many different things that I just wouldn't. Again, never would have expected this to be possible. Unfortunately, the spore launchers are still being nullified, even though we turned them ages ago. Right? We turned those ages ago. And they're still being nullified. Let's just move a whole crew in here. Keep the AC Breeder being built. Am I destroying this? I don't think so. It is kind of dying, but I don't know. Let's get rid of that. That's like the last thing that was producing creep. Air sac attacks. Get out of here. 50-something seconds. I think you'll turn before that, so that'll be fine. And we've even turned a blob nest. -3. I don't know what -3 blobs are. I don't know if that actually turns them into, like, anti-blobs. It would be pretty amazing if it did. That'd be super duper cool. No clue, though. No clue. Let's Singularity far down. Again, we're just going to try and keep the creep on our side. Oh, it's so wild. It's so cool. So cool. So wild. I just love it all. It's such a neat system, right? Where we're fighting just an enemy creep AI. Ooh, that was pretty good. Ooh, so much to fight. So much to do. And we're now at the base, right? So I don't know. I mean, I know we're sniping. It's actually supposed to release a super high creep wave when it's getting sniped and gets low. So that, I don't know how well that's going to do. I'm just going to move all sorts of units over here. Get them over here, get them going, get them good. Let's take out their creep generating things. And actually, can I suppress the main building? I don't know. It did suppress the nullifier, which is nice. I believe the main building does produce a lot of creep, so that is actually huge for us to do. It's not fully suppressed, at least. AC breeder. I mean, we super duper have this, right? We have everything working on our side. All of the AC is working. We do need to resuppress very soon, but we are. Look at that. This is about to be surrounded by 125s, right? This is now 125 AC, just pooping out, right? Ooh, we can super sniper, right? Yeah, super sniper. So we are winning the day. Oh. Die! Don't fire! Oh, we got it. We got it right on the edge. Oh my. Feels pretty good as well. This is just working. It takes a lot of hits, apparently. I believe it can be nullified. There we... Oh, no. Didn't get nullified. I thought it could be nullified. There's a comment on it being nullified versus being shot down, so my assumption was it could be nullified. But apparently not. Apparently not. That's A-okay, though, because, yeah, we're taking out all of the things. Let's take out the mesh, of course, because it's gonna hurt the friendos. They're gonna be stuck. And suppress some AC breeder. Don't even really need a singularity. Just need to get rid of all of the creep. So we're down to a few more totems need to be activated, which I'm shocked they're not. We have 2 points of power to get, which are out here somewhere. I'm assuming if I just walk around, there's one. The other one's down there. So now we have our points of power, which is great. Might as well kill this. I never like... Oh, no. Kill it. Die, Crimson Crystal. Whatever. I'm assuming we'll get the last totems we need. We need to build these up. These. Is it because they're up there that we're not actually building up here? I don't know. How does this do? I mean, this is still doing fine. I don't know the best way to handle this. Us just shooting it is just doing great. Okay. I thought it was sort of like, just leave it to the snipers. They'll handle it. I say doing great. Now it's not moving again. So... I really want to get those totems built, though. Which means we need all that taken care of. But... Come on. Canans? Does the Canan work? Mortaire? How do we kill you? How doth kill? I mean, it's so full of AC. It's gotta be, like, super dead. Oh, we're still kind of doing fine. Nullified enemies. There's still a couple enemies that haven't been nullified. Which is interesting. There's still 3. Oh, I think... there we go. That's the mega wave that was being talked about. that gets released when it gets low health. It also released some friendos, but we have the ability to handle it. Yeah, it's down to 2 bars now. So it's taking its shots. It's taking its shots. Snipers, I'm gonna try and give you some energy. Maybe we need sniper energy just to super fire. Snippers, like, it's getting shot. Stuff is happening. It just takes quite... There's gotta be a better way. It is, actually, it's even nullified, isn't it? But it's almost dead now. Down to 1. Again, just trying to give the snipers the ability to kill it. And we need 1 more totem activated. We have 3 more things to nullify, and that's probably going to be the hardest thing, unless that is counting as one of them. 2 more things to nullify. The things are getting nullified somewhere. There we go. Base destroyed. 46 out of 47 flipped, so somehow there are things that aren't flipped. These totems are activated. I don't know what totems could be left. Oh, that's not flipped because of that. And it says we're missing 2 things to nullify. And that's kind of scary to me, because it's like, well, what 2 things? Like, is it a stash somewhere that needs to be destroyed? I might not go for it, because I genuinely just don't know, right? I genuinely just don't know what needs to be nullified. I mean, if we were to take off... let's just fly around. We'll fly while it's shooting. So, like, everything appears to have been taken over. Totem-wise, what isn't on, right? So, like, these are on. We can see on. All of these are on. So there's some totem somewhere. Oh, that's shooting that. But that's flipped, right? Like, if you see, this has actually been flipped, and it's still being shot at. Same thing with this one. I don't understand that. We just got everything flipped, so that's good news for us. But where's, like, the one totem? One totem. If we make the map really big, right? Totem. Right, all of those are on. On. I don't see any totem on the map that isn't active, right? What's it? It's that one right there. Okay, so we found it. Oh no, because of how it built, it doesn't have a connection. No, how do we do that? Can we fix this? Or am I screwed? I mean, we'll build up this. Maybe that'll fly away and give us something. I flew some units over here just in the hopes we can't fill the totem. But I think we can't place a tower. Oh no. Oh, that's funny. Unfortunate. So, but maybe by putting those there, it's going to spur something, right? Because that's now firing on something, which is already turned, and I don't know why it's firing at it. It's producing -75, which is interesting that they fire on that still. Maybe this will get a tower? Oh, yeah, I don't think it's gonna ever do anything. Oh no! Oh wow, that was weird. Unfortunate for us. I'm gonna try and move everything off of that if we can. Get over here, world. Okay, so in theory, I'm moving everything off of that. Again, still does not have a tower. Couldn't move the sniper. I'm gonna say that's that and call it a day. But this has been FPS, another of a kind. That tower looks like it should connect, but it's just not there. It's like so close to that one, and that's all she wrote. So I hope you enjoyed. Let's get out of here. We have 2.5 million AC on the map as well, which is pretty hilarious, and it's wild that they shoot these things. That's wild to me. But again, yeah, it's just those two towers. It thinks they're connected, I'm assuming, when that just needs to be like one just on the side. I think it would be connected with the range, but unfortunate. Oh wait, no, I can't get out of here without the totems. Oh no! Oh man. Alright, well, this is officially it then. I am not beating this map. I thought that was optional. I thought that was an optional reward. But no, they're finally doing it. They're making pylons. I don't know what is happening in this world, but there's the pylons. We're building them up. Get them built, please. Connect. I don't know why. I don't know how. It just decided to do it at that point in time. So, huzzah! That was quite the end. I hope you enjoyed. I mean, honestly, even with that little bit, like, this map is super cool. I love it. I think it's so neat. Such a neat idea. And, yeah, I mean, we did the nullification in 25 minutes. We got our items in 22 minutes. Again, where there was some wonkiness going on there, I'm sure there's ways to speed it up towards the end. I don't know. But, you know, honestly, even 25 minutes for the nullification seems like a pretty decent time. There's a 22 and things like that. So I feel pretty good about it. I really enjoyed it. Again, it's new. Wow. Blows my mind. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I'll catch you next time. Take care.